Hey everyone, and welcome back to Illumineers Quest Podcast, where we talk everything Lorcana. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jacob.
And thanks for coming on this journey with us. Okay, so very different episode, very fun episode, very challenging episode as a little teaser.
For the both of us. You guys don't have to worry. You guys can just listen and laugh.
No, but play along.
Okay.
Play along, right? For all the listeners out there. So, we'll spoil it here. This is the card trivia episode. So, card trivia, meaning we're going to give each other a little bit of hints on like what card we're thinking of or what card we have in mind and trying to get the other one to guess it. We're going to then keep track of score and see who does the best and knows the cards the best. So shout out to Kevin H for the idea. Love the episode. I think he actually said this should be like one of the intro segments. Love the idea so much that we're making a full episode.
I'm excited for this one. Me and you are definitely have a competitive nature to us.
A little bit of a competitive edge for sure, but please laugh at our incompetence as we don't get any of these potentially.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yep.
Okay, we'll get into the rules in a little bit before we get started on that. Just wanted to go through some of the normal stuff. So again, if you have any questions or comments or want to shoot ideas our way like Kevin did for this episode.
Great suggestion.
Please let us know. So again, you can comment on any of our YouTube videos if you like at Illumineers Quest. On YouTube, you can message or tweet us at Twitter or on Twitter at LorcanaPod. Mm-hmm. You can email us as well at lorcanapod@gmail.com. And then, you can obviously the podcast can be found on any major podcast, provider. So Apple, Spotify, iHeart, all of the main ones, So please shoot us a note. That's kind of covers the comment/question of the week from listeners. Kevin, appreciate the idea. This is a fantastic one.
This is awesome.
It's going to be fun. So again, listeners, if you want to play along and you want to tell us how many you got based on our criteria and our cards, if you want to cheat and tell us, that you got them all when you didn't, that's fine. But, let's get some honest answers here and go from there. So that, like I said, again, thank you, Kevin. That kind of covers the comment from the listener. We're just stealing your idea. So really appreciate it. And this will be a ton of fun.
Absolutely. Okay,
so card of the week, before we get into the episode, I'm using Rafiki this time. So Rafiki, the Amethyst Rush character, the Mysterious Sage. He's a 3-cost uninkable card and Amethyst, like I mentioned. He's 3 strength, 3 willpower. Quests for 1, but his big ability is Rush. And I play him in both of the main decks I'm playing these days. I think the Rush takes aggro decks way off, just like completely catches them off guard a lot of time. And so the biggest one that I love doing the most is when somebody plays a Lilo turn 1, Simba turn 2, and then turn 3 you just blow up their entire plan because you rush in Rafiki, you take out Simba, and then Lilo is then vulnerable to be taken out by any of your other cards, and with only 1 strength, 1 willpower, she's gone as well. So that's why I love Rafiki.
I played you a few days ago, and I know why this is your card of the episode. So yeah, you kind of obliterated me with that Simba technique.
I love Rafiki. and so I play him in an amber amethyst deck where he's the rush target to go in and take out a card and then be healed by Rapunzel on the amber amethyst side. On the emerald amethyst side, that's the second deck I play, I use him as just a stall tactic essentially to keep the game from getting out of hand as you build up your ink to your Cuscos and to your Hanses and to the Genies and Mother Gothels that really are going to turn the game into your favor. So that's why I love Rafiki. I think he's extremely undervalued. I think he's one of the best fighters in the game because early game he's going to take out just about any target. In late game he can rush in and help you finish off a strong target that you might not be able to given the cards that you have on the board.
I mean, heck of a card.
And I know, like you said, I know that you are on the receiving end of some Rafiki rushes and are not necessarily the biggest fan of going against it, which makes it a good card.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so news, what's on our mind / recaps. We are in the space of time, I guess, where they're starting to have a ton of Chapter 2 cards being released all the time. And I think it's just good to pose the question to you, like, how do you feel about the constant flow of new cards coming out? Do you like this? I think we've talked very little about this, but Do you like the constant flow of new cards coming out? Would you prefer it more in like big batches, like 10 or 20 this week, 10 or 20 the next week, and from there? Or what are your thoughts on like the way that they're releasing these new cards?
I like the every other day announcement or release.
Okay.
Because it gives me at least like a full day to think about that specific card. Than where if it was like 14 cards in one big release, I'd probably just look at the the big flashy ones. So I like a day to chew on a card, like to really think about it.
Yeah, that's a really good thought for sure, and that's definitely one that I had when I was thinking through this from like an understanding / competitive standpoint, from like competitive as in like playing the game standpoint. I think you're right. I think it can really give you some time to understand, the viability of the card and if you want to use it or not. But on the other side, I like some of these we're evaluating and we don't know what's coming in the rest of the set, and so we might say, on some of the episodes where we talked about some of these cards, like we've said, like Mouse Armor and Mini Wide-Eyed Diver are like subpar cards. Well, maybe they're not. Maybe they're great cards, and we just don't have the rest of the set to talk about. And given the context of what some of the stuff is coming out, what we've already said might already be nullified at that point.
Yes, and I mean, it's just I don't know. I there's pros and cons.
There's definitely pros and cons. The only other big point that I'll make on this is just from like a hype standpoint. Like I don't get near as hype when a new card comes out now as like that first time, like that first day when they released those cards, the first like batch of them. We were over the moon.
And that's what happened is they did slow releases for chapter 1, little here and there.
Right.
And then they had the app released. And I think that did alone like 30, 40 cards. So hopefully we'll still get that big rush of cards towards the end towards release.
Yeah, and I don't know, part of me, like, to give people background into who I am, like I will watch like one movie trailer. When you have a new movie come out, I don't know, the new Star Wars movie or the new Disney movie or whatever it is, I will watch like the first trailer to like get myself hyped for it, but not all the subsequent ones, to like try to keep from giving too much of the movie away. So I think the span at which they started releasing cards to the actual time that the set releases is probably a little too wide, especially since it's a new game and it's a new set, and it's like taking focus away from the play that's already at hand. But
it was right after chapter 1's release. I think they gave us a week.
It was like September 13th or something crazy.
Way too soon. I think. And I realize that it's November 17th, I think, is when it's released.
Yeah.
I just think it didn't give us enough time to really enjoy chapter 1.
That's what, and yeah, so I don't mind them doing these in like batches, like, once you're a month out from the release, to start, getting people thinking on the new set and getting hype on the new set by releasing some of the new cards. I think they did it a little too soon, and as much as I like being able to digest the new cards and really understand the mechanics behind stuff that's being released, I think I would prefer just like 3 waves. So call it, like the 3 weeks before release, you get 15 cards a piece. So you're looking at 40 to 50 of the 200 cards being released, and then you kind of just get the floodgates of the set releasing the week that it happens. But again, I can see it all. I can see all of the different points. So I'm not like terribly bent out of shape about it, but that's just kind of where I stand, I guess. So
I'm in the same kind of boat where there's pros and cons to both. I just, for right now, I'm okay with having a day or so to think about one specific card.
Yeah, I think that works. And again, I would like to get other people's opinions on that too. Like if you like the releases like this, I'd love to know. I think it does continue to create a lot of buzz around the new set, but I also think, like you mentioned, it does take away from the stuff we're trying to do with chapter 1. So how do other people feel about that? Do you think that they're releasing too many cards? Do you think the cadence is too fast? What are your thoughts? Do you want to wait like I want to, and to just like have a big floodgate at the end of it? But yeah, let us know what you think, and if they should keep doing it this way, or if they should maybe reconsider for future sets.
And hopefully Ravensburger will listen to the community and what we have to say about it, and maybe take that into account for future releases.
Hope so. Okay, so that kind of gets us into the main topic here, which is trivia.
All right, you ready?
So let's set the ground rules for the listeners here. So we're gonna I will give you your cards. We're gonna get progressively harder. So start off with a card, give you the ground stats about it. So you can either go ink or cost or strength or willpower or how much it quests for or does it have an ability or not. So we're gonna start off with 4 of those kind of stat lines. So give 4 clues about what the card does or what it has or its abilities or anything like that. And then if you can guess and get it on that turn, then you get 3 points. If you don't get it on that turn and you have to ask for another clue, then you lose a point. And so if you get it right on that turn, then you get 2 points, and so on until you have 0 points, and then you just don't get any for that card. So that's kind of the thought process, is start off with 3. If you can get it right off the rip, if you need help, then you go to 2. If you need more help, you go to 1. And then if you still can't get it, well, I hope I don't fall into that trap too many times.
Well, this is going to be a good time, I think.
So, like I said, we're going to start off on easier ones and make it kind of ramp up into the ones. And so I think easy being cards we're familiar with, so we've both kind of played certain inks and certain types, and so I think going with cards that we're familiar with will help us maybe get some confidence boosted to go into some of the harder ones.
And I'm not looking at the app. This is sheer off memory.
Yep.
So
he's not looking at cards or when it's not so I have the app pulled up and I have a couple that I want to go through, and I'm going to use that as the tool to tell Jake the cards, and he will do the same when it's my turn. But yeah, there will be no help given when it's your turn. So all chapter 1 cards. We just talked about chapter 2 stuff, but we're going to keep this on chapter 1 and go from there. So yeah, let's get into it. So card number 1, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So
game face on.
I have a card that I'm looking at. It is a which ones are going to make it easier for you but not give everything away? Okay, it's a 5 cost, so it costs 5. Or I guess real quick, we're keeping this to characters too. So these are only characters, no items or actions or anything like that. So 5 costs, so it's a 5 cost character.
That's one thing.
It is in Ruby, which you play. So
okay.
that's 2. Has 5 willpower.
I already know it. All right. I already know it.
Okay. And it is inkable.
Maui.
That is correct. 3 points. Okay.
Do I get extra if I get it before all the steps?
No, you're not no overachiever points. No overachiever points. Okay. Okay, so let's just a little aside here. What gave it away? Was it? I mean, clearly the 5 ink, 5 willpower.
Because you didn't say Ruby, I don't think, or you did.
I did say Ruby.
So 5 cost Ruby. That's what broke it down.
Okay, I was thinking maybe it might throw you off with Aladdin. I know Aladdin costs 7, and so I mean I'm sure you filtered that out. But I was maybe he second guesses it just a little bit. But okay. So there's one of your first ones. So you got that one way easier than I would have thought of. So maybe I'm gonna ramp it up just a little bit on you.
Okay.
That's probably too much an obvious one. I was gonna go to that one next, but I think you probably get that one really easy now, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, let's go to here. I think this one is. I think you still get this one relatively easy, but we'll go through it anyways. Okay, so card number 2. This is a 7 cost uninkable, which really narrows it down. So maybe this is a terrible card, and then you're just gonna get a bunch of points on this one too.
Okay.
8 strength.
All right, got it.
Well, then
Ursula?
Oh, okay, I'm making this way too easy for you. Okay. He is correct. The Ursula Power Hungry from Amethyst. I knew if I said 7, the uninkable, I think if you go those really high ones like that, there's just so few cards. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm learning here. Okay, let's go.
So 6 points.
Yep, Jake has 6 points after 2 cards here, and he is just rolling through these, taking no time at all. All right, card number 3. It costs 1, So it's a 1 ink cost card.
Okay.
I'm going the exact opposite. Went from really high to really low.
No, 1 cost is tough.
That was my plan. It is a 1 strength.
Okay.
Quests for 1.
Okay. You gotta give me at least an ink here.
Well, I have one more that I have to give you, and so yes, I'm making it very hard. And amethyst is the color.
Is it my favorite Pascal?
It is not your favorite Pascal.
Oh, okay. And what? It's 1 strength.
1 strength.
It would be Olaf.
Olaf is correct. 2 points.
2 points.
2 points on card number 3 for Jake.
I had to go for Pascal first.
Which is what I knew would happen.
Yep.
I played you a little bit there.
I mean, the smart thing would have been Olaf first, but I had to go with my boy.
Okay, so we're gonna switch it up really big here. That one would be way too easy for you. All right, we'll go with this bad boy here. I think this is very generic. You should still be able to get this one, but we're ramping up the heat on you here. Okay. 4 cost, 3 strength, 3 willpower.
4 cost, 3 strength, 3 willpower. Okay.
Steel.
Okay.
And I hope this one helps give it away to where it's not just so generic that you can't get it, but it quests for 2.
4. Did you say if it was uninkable or inkable?
I did not say that. I said it costs 4, 3 strength, 3 willpower, quests for 2.
Okay, steel is probably the ink I'm most unfamiliar with.
But you play against it.
I do play against it
a lot.
Would this be Hans?
Guys, we were worried about us just throwing up goose eggs, and Jake has thrown up three out of 4 threes. So yes, that is correct. It is Hans, 13th in line, with the fun ability. Whenever this character quests, you may deal 1 damage to chosen opposing character, or not chosen character. Doesn't have to be opposing. So yes, you're correct again on turn 1. Alrighty, let's switch it up here again. Let's try to think of something extremely, extremely difficult, because you are way too good at this. And I think I have my target. Alrighty. 2 cost in Sapphire.
Okay.
So we're in a new ink again.
Okay.
Quests for 2.
I think I know it. I got it.
Okay. Well,
Aurora.
Oh my! So are you okay? Are you this good, or am I making it this easy? Is the question.
I mean, we'll find out when I go.
I guess so. Okay, so for the listeners here following along, Jake has now done 5 cards. He has a 3-pointer, a 3-pointer, a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, a 3-pointer, for a total of 14 points after 5 cards.
14 out of 15. That's pretty good.
I would say that is pretty good. Yes, that is decent.
So, do you want me to go, or do you want to do a few more?
No, we're gonna let's do like we're 18 minutes in the episode here. I think we're chugging along pretty good. You're taking no time at all to knock me into the ground, so we're going to go again. Ooh, okay, we'll go with this.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. This is really fun to me.
Yeah, but of course it's really fun. You're killing me here. I haven't even gone yet, but I do not feel like I'm confident enough to beat you here. 5 cost. Emerald.
Okay.
4 willpower.
Okay.
I have a feeling the next clue I have to give you gives it away.
I mean, you might not even have to give me that one, but would this be Beast?
How would you pick Beast over Cusco when every stat I just gave you was the exact same?
Oh, so I got it wrong?
No, you got it right. Do I have like a reflection somewhere and you can see this like in my eyes?
Not at all.
Why would you think I would pick Beast over Cusco?
Because it's the less obvious one?
I mean, should have said uninkable for my next one. Oh, this is just... I think we... All right, it's been a great episode, everyone. See you next time.
Yours can just be for a personal record, okay? Where do you go?
All right. I think this is in your wheelhouse, but not in your wheelhouse. 4 cost, inkable, 3 strength, 4 willpower. I didn't. That's not enough.
No, that's fine. Let's
4 strength, inkable, or 4 cost, inkable, 3 strength, 4 willpower.
You didn't give me an ink, and that's what makes it tough.
No, I think the ink is almost necessary to really narrow it down. Otherwise, it's like, I mean, this is really hard.
Okay, well then, I'll go for a 2-pointer. Give me the ink.
It is amethyst.
Okay. Dr. Facilier? No. Nope. That's
I'm poker facing you. I'm not telling you if it's right or wrong. I'm poker facing you.
I can't think. It wouldn't be Zeus.
It wouldn't be Zeus because he has 0 strength. So that I'll talk that along.
I was thinking of 4 cost amethyst. So I'm just
not Zeus. That's correct. I can give you that one.
I'm trying to think. There's 3 Faciliers.
There's a couple Faciliers.
So there is the... Actually. Did you say 3?
I said 3 strength, 4 willpower.
Elsa?
Final answer?
Yes.
Wrong!
Ah, okay. I was thinking of the lesser known Elsa in Amethyst.
Okay, I will say he has 2 abilities.
Oh, he.
I gave you 2 clues. He has 2 abilities.
All right.
So for 1 point on this one.
Okay, I'm struggling on this one. This one is a little tough.
Well, I didn't give you an ink on the first one, so that's kind. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of cheating, but.
So I'm really trying to think. I think that there's a mid Facilier.
All right, well.
That's what I'm going with.
You're going with the mid the challenger Facilier.
Not the challenger Facilier. That's an even.
No, you're thinking of the right one. The challenger Facilier. The +3 challenger, the wicked sorcerer.
Okay.
Or no, I'm thinking Jafar. Sorry, I'm looking at Jafar. Yes. No, there's the Faciliers are 2 cost, 3 cost, and 7 cost.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Mickey, wayward sorcerer.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Finally, a goose egg for Jake. All right. So we are now 7 in. So 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 0.
All right.
So we will wrap it up after this one.
Okay.
And then most likely we won't have to go to any sudden deaths because you're gonna blow me out of the water.
But if we have to, that'll be fun.
Yeah, we'll see how the sudden deaths work here if we need to get there. So all right, so we're going over to this is a deep cut. So if you get this one, I will be thoroughly impressed and you deserve your win. It is Amber.
Okay.
4 cost.
Jeez. Okay.
Uninkable.
Okay.
3 strength. All right. Do you have any options that you think this could be? What's going through your mind?
Trying to think. Is there a... Wait.
There's a few. There's only a few options this could be if you know Amber. So
and that's the problem is I'm not totally familiar with Amber. I'm trying to think. It's not Moana.
I will confirm that.
It's not Moana. I was one of my other just ones that popped in my head. I'm trying. Is it Lion King?
I won't use that as your question. No, it's not Lion King.
Okay. I mean, thank you for using that as my question.
Yep.
I was definitely going in that realm.
Oh, this is a deep cut, so I'm letting you talk it out here. But we've talked it out. Guess number 1. Give it to me.
Is it Meg?
Like Hercules Meg?
Yes.
So, big fat no on that one. She's in Emerald.
I knew she was. Just something was telling me.
Okay, so no Meg. I will give you another clue. The clue is his ability. Whenever this character...
Oh, he...
God, I did it again. Darn it. Whenever this character challenges and is banished, you may banish the challenged character.
What?
So, it is a he.
Whenever... Say it again, one more time.
Whenever this character challenges and is banished, you may banish the challenged character.
Wait. I just saw this one.
And what was this one?
That's what I'm trying to think. It does not... Oh, man.
Talk me through it.
I was looking at Amber, trying to build an Amber deck a few days ago, and I saw this one.
And who was it?
That's the big question, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay. I'm thinking... Man, Amber. Killing me.
All right. Give me your answer for 2 points.
I can't pass. I don't have one that comes to mind.
Alrighty. I will give you your last hint here then, and I will say he quests for 2. And I gave you he, so I even gave you another... I know I did that last time, but he quests for 2.
Is it Simba? Is there an Amber Simba?
I think the Amber Simba is the protectful cub one that we've talked about.
Alright, well that was my guess.
But he's 2 cost.
Yep.
Prince Philip, Dragon Slayer.
I knew it.
Dragon Slayer.
That's the exact one I was thinking of. I was like, muscular human is what I was.
All right. Well, that is 8 for Jake. So we're leaving it there, and so he got off to a hot start and cooled off a little bit there
Fell
at the
off
end.
towards the end.
So,
but I made up for it in the beginning, I think.
No, I still think you're going to demolish me. So, quick recap: Jake had 8. And of those 8, he had 3 points on the first one, 3 points on the second one, 2 points on the third one, 3 for 9, 12, 15, 17 total points.
Okay.
Off of 8 questions. So with that said, it is now my turn to be put into the ringer, and we'll see if I can even come close.
So I'm going to try to do what you did. We're going to ease off, and then we'll get into the harder ones.
Okay, let me get into my card mindset. I am just taking in all the information that I've ever looked at on Lorcana. I have the app scrolling through my brain, and I'm ready. Go.
I will say, maybe you get a little bit, because you've been looking through the app to come up with the cards.
I don't think so, because I didn't I had a couple in mind every time. It wasn't like scrolling through trying to find one. I hear you on that. I don't think it's going to matter. I think you're going to demolish me. I'm in the zone. Let's go.
1 strength.
1 strength.
1 willpower.
1 willpower.
Inkable. 1 lore.
Inkable. 1 lore. Okay, so it has to be... Wait, 1 strength, 1 willpower. Is inkable? Did you say... You didn't say cost.
No.
1 strength, 1 willpower, inkable, quests for 1. That's hard because all of the ones that I can think of are uninkable 1/1s. I can't think of a 1/1 that is inkable. I can think of Lilo. I can think of the Maleficent from Amethyst. Trying to think
but those are 2 lore.
I know exactly, and they're not, and they're uninkable, so it can't be those. I'm trying to think of like the Sapphire one. I mean, you have Flounder, but he's 2 strength, 2 willpower, so it can't be Flounder. I'm trying to think of like Steel, but you have Simba. He's got 2 willpower. Man, you're giving me a softball here, and I can't get it. I mean, I guess it's Pascal.
Yes.
Okay. It took me way too long to get to, but then
it's my signature.
I know. Then it finally hit me. Gosh, I was about to just quit right there and just walk out of the room.
It's my signature.
All right. I'm still in the game. It took me a long time to get there, but let's go. I'm still in it.
All right. I'm gonna up the ante a little bit on this one.
All right. I'm ready now.
All right. 6 cost.
Okay. 6 cost.
Uninkable. 5 strength, 5 willpower.
6 cost, uninkable, 5 strength, 5 willpower. Man, not having I was doing you favors here with the ink colors. Those definitely.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the next one.
No, it's okay. I mean, we're playing it. We're challenging here. So uninkable 5 cost, 5 strength, 5.
Uninkable 6 cost.
Uninkable 6 cost, 5 strength, 5 willpower.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm trying to think through those. So like Rockstar Stitch is inkable, so it can't be Rockstar Stitch. Elsa costs too much. Ursula costs too much.
I will tell you this is in the harder side of things. This is going to be a difficult one.
Okay, so we're thinking through like Sapphire, Hades costs 7, can't be Hades. We haven't gone through Ruby, but Ruby, the Aladdin. I can't think of the uninkable 5s, if there are any. I think of Maui, which I gave you, so that one doesn't count because he's inkable. Steel, I don't know any Steel 6 costs, except for Mufasa, but he's uninkable, I think costs 7. All right, give me the ink color.
Amethyst.
Amethyst, 5 uninkable.
So 6.
6 uninkable. Gosh, I keep doing that. 5 strength, 5 willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Uninkable in Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So there's like the Jafar, or not Jafar, Facilier, uninkable costs 7. Ursula costs 7. Elsa costs 8. Then you have Jafar's, but those are all inkable. You have Baby Elsa's both inkable. You have Anna costs 4 inkable. Mickey inkable. Broom doesn't cost near enough. I'm trying to think of like the other powerhouses that are in there. I mean, this is definitely something that's not played. If this is the case, because I would definitely, hopefully come across. All right, I'm giving up again. Give me another one. Give me another hint.
When this character is banished in a challenge, you may return this card to your hand.
Okay, so it has to be. I mean, that's a Facilier thing, right? Okay, you're stonewalling me here. That's fair. Facilier. I mean, the brooms, but that's... Oh, gosh.
Would you like me to read the ability again?
Yeah, sure.
When this character is banished in a challenge, you may return this card to your hand.
This card is banished.
6 costs, uninkable.
Man, you're going to kill me with this. Okay, I'm saying Dr. Facilier, even though I know it's wrong.
Marshmallow.
Oh, yeah, gosh, yeah. I mean, now that you say that, it's very obvious. But, all right.
All right, so you're at 3
I'm
points.
at 3 out of 6. I am very far behind.
Okay. We'll go with this. Amber. So I'm going to give you the ink on this one.
Okay, Amber. I should know this one then.
Inkable. 3 strength, 3 willpower.
Amber inkable, 3 strength, 3 willpower. Amber inkable. Mickey comes to mind. Not final answer yet. I'm going Mickey Mouse.
That would be wrong.
Okay. Give me another hint.
Quests for 3.
3 strength, 3 willpower. Inkable.
3 strength, 5 willpower.
Wait, did I get that wrong? That was the whole time? Oh my gosh. 3 strength. Okay. Inkable, 3 strength, 5 willpower.
Quest for 3.
Quest for 3.
And Amber.
So it's not Moana. She has 1 strength. It's not Rapunzel. She has 1 strength. Who else quests for... Oh, Rockstar Stitch.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
Gosh, I think I messed up the...
If I said it wrong, that's on me, but I'm pretty sure I said it.
Listeners, I'm pretty sure he said 3 strength, 3 willpower.
I don't think I did.
I'm pretty sure he said 3 strength, 3 willpower.
I don't.
We will be right back after this break. Okay, and after a brief break, we are back. Jake definitely said 3 strength, 3 willpower, which would have been Mickey. I'm giving myself 3 points.
No, I'll just redo. Okay, fine. Fine. All right, I'm going tough on this next one.
What? No, you can't go tough because you messed up. That's not fair.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna stick with Amber.
Okay.
Inkable. 3 strength.
3 strength.
6 willpower.
6 willpower. 3 strength, 6 willpower, and Amber is inkable. Moana costs 5, doesn't have 3 strength. Rockstar Stitch costs 7, has more strength and willpower. I think you've got like Smee as a deep cut, but he's got 5 willpower. It's not Prince Eric. We did that for you. It's not Hades. Wait, so it is inkable? Give me the...
Inkable, Amber, 3 strength, 6 willpower.
Yeah, that's a deep cut one for sure, because any of the ones that I've played, this is definitely not it. Oh, wait. A Bodyguard. Goofy.
Wow.
Boom, roasted, let's go! Pulled that one out of the hat too. All right. I'm staying in it.
Okay. We're going to go for this one. Emerald.
Okay, I should get this one too.
Inkable.
Not Cusco.
3 willpower.
3 willpower.
4 strength.
4 strength. Horus.
Nice!
Boom, rotate, let's go! My boy Jasper always keeping me on the game for Horus and Jasper. I'm on a roll. I'm feeling confident now. So I've also got JCAD 5 3s. I've got 4, but I do have a goose egg too. So still room to make up, but this one might turn the tide for me.
Okay. 7 cost.
Okay, it's a big boy.
Inkable. 3 lore. 6 willpower.
3 lore, 6 willpower, 7 cost, inkable. Ooh, oh gosh, I think it's Mufasa. I don't know if it's Mufasa or Simba. I think it's Simba. So the steel. Wait, inkable. You said. Give me the rundown again.
Inkable, 7 cost, 6 willpower, 3 lore.
Wait, you're taking this to the Steel Musketeer now. Because the Simba and Steel is not... I'm pretty sure it's Simba. The Simba is not inkable. No, because Mickey is 6 cost and Donald's 4 cost. So it's not a Musketeer. 7 cost inkable, 3 strength, 6 willpower.
Whoa. No, I didn't say the strength. 6 willpower.
Quests for 3. Quests for 3. Okay, so it's not a Musketeer. They don't quest for 3. God, I'm getting these really mixed up in my head now. I'm blaming you because you messed me up one time. Okay, so it's Ursula. It can't be Ursula. She quests for 3, but can be her. Can't be Moana. Can't be Cusco. Can't be Hans. I don't think there's anything in Ruby that quests for 3. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. I'm trying to think if there's anything that quests for 3 in Sapphire. I can only think of 2s. You got like... Ooh. Maleficent in Sapphire. No, she doesn't cost 5. But that's my guess. I already guessed that one. So that's give me another hint. It's not Maleficent though. Okay. I know that's wrong. She's only 5 cost, not 7.
Sapphire.
Okay, so I'm on the right line here. It can't be Maleficent though. She only costs 5 in Sapphire. Oh, this has got to be like no, because how much you said 6 willpower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'm thinking like Tamatoa, Chief Tui kind of cards that don't get played. I mean, Tamatoa does, but I think he's got more willpower. And I don't think he quests for 3 initially. I think that's just like the ability that he has. Then you also have like Maurice, but he doesn't quest for 3. I don't think it's Chief Tui. I'm pretty sure he doesn't quest for 3, or he would probably be used. I'm saying Chief Tui, even though I know it's wrong.
That is correct.
It is Chief Tui, quest for 3, let's go! So was that 2 then, or was that 1?
That was 2.
That was 2?
2.
Alright, so I just have to not throw up 2 goose eggs, and I think I'm okay.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Pressure is on, listeners. Pressure is on.
Let's do this here. Inkable.
Inkable.
5 strength.
5 strength.
7 cost.
7 cost. Inkable. Not Hades.
2 lore.
Man, had you not said inkable, I definitely would have said Hades. Inkable. 5 strength. 2 lore. Inkable. Cost 7, 5 strength, 2 lore. Inkable, cost 7, 5 strength, 2 lore. Inkable, cost 7, 5 strength, 2 lore. Inkable, cost 7, 5 strength, 2 lore. 5 strength. I don't know. I was thinking Maurice again for some reason, but he didn't quest for 2, and he has 2 strength. But it's not that. Ooh. 7. Oh gosh, is it? I think it's Mufasa. It's not. The steel one is uninkable, and that's Simba. The sapphire one is Mufasa. It quests for 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Mufasa, but I don't feel good about it.
Not Mufasa.
Okay, give me another one.
This card has no ability.
Well, that doesn't help at all.
I mean, it's a vanilla.
Yeah, but 7 strength, your set costs 7. I mean, then like you have your Maui, but Maui costs 8. Give me another one. I can't get it from that.
9 willpower.
9 willpower? What? I didn't even know there was a 9 willpower card. There's no chance I get this. I'm throwing up a goose egg, people.
He's thinking on this one.
9 willpower. I mean, maybe it's in... It's got to be like a Ruby thing then, right? Like, I don't even know what it would be, though. Scar, but I don't feel good about it.
It is King Triton.
Yep. I would never have gotten that one. All right, a goose egged it. So, going into the last one, I need 3 points to tie it. All right, last one, listeners. I gotta have 3 points, or I'm in the L column.
All right. Inkable.
Yep.
Steel.
Inkable steel. Okay, you're giving me a goose, or you're giving me a lifeline here.
5 strength.
5 strength.
1 lore.
Okay, so it's not a bodyguard.
What did I give you real quick?
Inkable, steel, 5 strength, 1 lore.
Okay.
So I don't think it could be a bodyguard because bodyguards don't have that much strength. That's the Simba. I'm not final answer. That's the Simba though, because Simba is 5 cost inkable. It's not Tink. It's not any of the abilities. I'm trying to think of the other big card. The heavier end cards. Maui costs too much, and the steel. I'm without dragging it on. I'm going Simba.
Nope.
Oh!
Would you like to try for it, or are you?
No,
good?
just give it to me. You win.
Cerebrus.
I should have known that too because I definitely I've started to see that a lot more. I'm just giving myself 1 point so that I don't have 3 goose eggs on here.
The 3-headed dog.
And I'm crowning with Jake with the proverbial crown because he takes home the first card trivia episode. This will definitely be a set.
This was my favorite episode.
This will definitely be a per set episode.
Yes.
So when chapter 2 comes out, we'll definitely do this again.
Yes.
All right, that's it, chat. I say chat because I watch way too many streams. Appreciate the support as always. Thanks for listening, and let us know how many points you got.
Team Jacob for the win, baby.
Jacob is 1 win. We will come back to this one, and I will tie it up in chapter 2. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.
See you guys.